Yeah, stupid.
There's a lot of stupidness going on this evening, I feel.
Mm, mm, mm.
And there we are off, I guess.
Off where?
Well, like off to the races.
Oh,
Oh,
start the
we're done.
show, man. Let's get this shit over with.
That was a quick show.
Well, I mean,
Oh, it's over?
we can rock through this pretty quick if y'all like.
I felt like we did the show yesterday.
It does. I mean, these shows blend in so much with one another. It just happens like that. But all right, I guess let me give these folks what they really came here for. Even Terry, because I see Terry's out there talking shit and chat already. But for the smoothest transition in the Vape Show game, here we go. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We got a second showing at 10 tonight. Make sure you show up for that one also. Anyway, what is going on, folks? It is the True Vapor Show number 262. And if I can find my chat and get it in place, I'll be good to go. There we go, I believe. And let me do this. There. Perfect. Everything perfect. Got smooth transition. You probably, yeah, whatever. Anyway, I feel like I've just been kind of rambling, so I'm going to hand it off to Mark since he's done eating now. Take it away, Mark.
I'm enjoying some nuts. All right. We got the Billy Bob special.
Damn.
Billy Bob special with the BTFC on top.
Okay.
And the Vaporosou with the whatever tank that is on top. And we got that thing right there. The whatchamacallit from Smoke.
What is it?
Yeah,
The,
so
Nord X. There we go.
the Nord X, right?
Yep. Some of that. And then we got some
Nord X.
We got some whatchamacallit in here. Shit.
Oh, you got whatchamacallit shit in there?
Dude, you were like the most, you're even more unprepared than what you normally are.
What's his name? Dwayne. Last time I said George, but Dwayne sent me this.
Anakin Dwayne.
Yes, and I took a.
Oh my God, you took a hit before the show.
Yeah, I didn't think it would do anything, but it does. So I might be a little like out there.
Why do you always do this before a show?
I didn't know. I thought I would just wouldn't do anything because it's not really. Anyways, take it away, Michael Vapes.
Good evening, everyone. Hello. I'm vaping on the Crystal Geyser mod over here with Taffy Splash, some Blue Raz. What else? We got the Intake Dual, Boxer Classic, Raspberry Custard. You guys know the deal. Also vaping on the Rebirth RDA on the Heavy Hitter new mech mod, Heavy Metal Vapor and Stan. Tenacious TX. We have packaged New York inside there. Little New York action inside that. Also vaping on this thing here. I got Atlanta. This is the RPM V2. Put some Atlanta in there. We have the Uranus from Vaporesso with some Chicago 12 in there. What else are you vaping on? Oh, this thing here. Vaping on the Nugget Matchy AIO thingy.
Pager.
Yeah, the Pager mod. Also vaping on some the Oxva stuff. That's it. That's what I'm vaping on today.
All right.
ST?
Here we go. Got that profile RDTA on the Boxer. And in that, I've got a little mixture going. I got Jam Monster Banana and Gorilla Custard Banana mixed in that. That's not really much of a mix, I don't think, but it's mixed. Week, if I'm correct, week number 3 on the Infix. If you were curious, still using that. Have not picked up a Caliburn yet.
You've been using that every day, all day for 3 weeks?
Every day. Yes, throughout the day I use it.
You've been paid. Definitely got paid for that one.
No, he's a smoke shill.
No one uses the mod for that long unless they're being paid for it.
Well, hold on. I wasn't getting paid
Wait,
by.
You get paid to vape all these mods?
Yes.
Why did you make this deal? And why didn't you include me in this?
Yeah, I'd like to retire early, but anyway, in that I've still got that Chicago 18 in there. Also, Chroma R with Precisio. I've got, which one is it? I got the Coquito in that one. And last but not least, I've been using my Oxfa for a while, and I sat it down well over a week ago and could not remember where I put the damn thing. And then last night I just happened to be looking at the shelf, and there it sat, and I was like, well, damn, there it is. So started using it again, and I've got that pineapple rum upside down, inside out cake. I like to give it a longer name. So
nice.
That's what I'm rocking. But so what's happening, folks? I hope everybody's had a good Tuesday, Monday. If you live on the East Coast, it probably has not been all that great. Y'all been dealing with, I guess, kind of a hurricane, kind of a tropical storm type thing going on there. And
tornadoes.
And tornadoes, yes. I've been seeing some footage like all up and down the coast of stuff going on. And if you live in Beirut, you're probably not able to watch this feed right now because y'all had a nice explosion early this morning. So
that was a big fucking explosion. Holy shit, that was big.
If y'all hadn't had a chance to go see this, and of course don't do it during the show, but after the show, just go type that into your search bar into YouTube and go check this out. Now, this is what I've seen off news feed so far, but apparently there was some sodium nitrate that got confiscated on a shipping dock from a ship.
Did they use sodium nitrate in fireworks or no?
I don't believe so. I believe it's used like in fertilizer and explosives and stuff like that. But apparently it went up, and then when you see the video, you will literally see it go up. It is a crazy ass explosion.
There's dudes holding their cell phone, and then you see smoke, and all of a sudden a big mushroom just, and it like blows everyone back.
It is crazy as hell. Somebody saying fireworks factory. No, I don't think it was a fireworks factory. I know I heard that at first, but I'm just going by what I'm seeing on the news. It could have been anything, but it's pretty crazy because it was multiple people that just happened to catch this on video from different angles, and it's like crazy as hell. But anyway, what else is going on? I don't guess anything else in the world crazy is happening other than just the typical what's been going on already. But
do we need any more crazy shit to go on? Like
we really don't, but because it always just seems to get stacked up higher and higher. So
crazy enough, shit.
Yeah, but I'm curious, real quick. I meant to ask you this other night, Mike, but I don't know how long you've actually been messing with it now. That RPM 2, is there much of a difference in it than that first one, or is it kind of like just
it's bigger?
Oh, okay.
Everything is bigger about it, and that's the new coils, the new RPM 2 coils.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yep.
I didn't know. That one looks like so much kind of like the first one, other than the paint job.
It's just a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of, look at the airflow. It's got a lot of airflow.
No, they're trying to rock that airflow like that big RPM 160. But
yep.
What was that mod that's reviewed? Oh my god. I want to say Vaporesso? I don't know, I forgot, but they included those little silicone tabs that I've been talking about where you just plug them into the air holes and then it closes off the airflow. In the very beginning of the video, I thought they were little tips for your juice bottle to fill it up, but no, they're little plugs, and you could fit them into the little
You
cut
didn't
out.
you didn't see that on the PM80s?
They didn't have that in the PM80. I put one of those on there though, but I think Vaporesso did it. Someone just did it.
You
Vaporesso.
just said the PM80.
I said the PM80 did that. It was the PM80.
Oh, was it? Okay, then yeah, the PM80.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was thinking of the smoke. These fucking mods are starting to.
No, Vaporesso did it, and this mod here also has that.
Yeah, why ain't Smoke doing that? Because a lot of these mods could have. I mean, this little thing probably could have done it, and the whatchamacallit I just reviewed, the Scar.
Yeah,
done the Scar too.
Oh, thank you for the donation there, Mr. Living Hints. He says, thank you and sorry about the tornado and hurricane weather. The crown vid was my take on your valor. I appreciate it. Well, thank you very much.
Rule of 72.
Mr. Living Hints. He's going to go down in the history books here pretty soon. But
any relation to Hints ketchup? Oh, that's Heinz. Never mind.
Oh my God. I don't know what you're thinking right now,
Wow.
but
Dude, today, man, what an exhausting day. Today felt like it was 2 days put into one. Like, I feel like I was telling ST before that. Today feels like this morning was yesterday. One of those days. Like, this morning happened yesterday. That's how long this day has been so far.
dude,
And today's only Tuesday on top of it.
Yeah.
oh,
I was actually installing brand new storm doors on my in the front of the house this morning.
damn, right before the weather hit, right?
Yeah, and we had a fucking tropical storm. So that's why it feels like I did the doors yesterday. They're not done yet because it started raining, but one of them is done. But after we're done with that, I saw something this morning that really put me in a bad mood. I was very disgusted.
Oh, I think I know what this is. If this might be a tweet you're talking about.
Yeah, I tweeted it this morning on Twitter. Oh,
I gotta go read this.
Twitter, guys. Thank you. Very disgusted with New York. I mean, I was already disgusted. I'm disgusted with the governor here, Cuomo. I think he's the biggest piece of shit in the world, and a lot of people are misled. Everyone thinks he's like the next thing coming, but he is the biggest piece of shit in the world. During COVID, he slipped in that bill, whatever, to ban flavored liquids.
Yep.
You know, for the children. Everything with him is the fucking children, the children, the children. Even for COVID, you guys heard him. I'm sure all of you saw him when he was doing his press conferences during the COVID. The children, the children, the children. Yeah, thank you, Voodoo. He just put it in chat. He's going to allow alcohol and ice cream. You tell me if there isn't a bigger fucking hypocrite than this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Ice cream isn't for kids, and you're allowing alcohol. At least we had flavors in vaping. This is ice cream. Kids love ice cream.
Yeah.
Someone
Alcohol in it, man. And you're allowing that. I am fucking disgusted.
And on this ice cream, is the packaging going to be appealing to? You know, I'm wondering how that's going to go.
Alcohol ice cream. What the fuck?
Cuomo and de Blasio are destroying New York. Yeah. Well, welcome to the Democrat Party, folks. You know what? I'm never political. I'm not a Democrat or Republican. But I can tell you this much. I fucking can't stand the Democrat Party now. I see shit like that. That's fucking disgusting. They all go fuck themselves. Alcohol and ice cream.
Makes no sense.
Let's have an ice cream party and get fucking wasted.
Hell yeah.
What the fuck? Like, that's the dumbest thing. What are you eating? Like, I'm eating ice cream, Mom. Oh my, I hope that's a joke. That can't be. I hope that's a joke. Is someone that stupid to make something like that? I mean, it's brilliant. Don't get me wrong. Like, if I own the alcohol company, that's a brilliant idea. But it's a dumb idea at the same time.
Quick shout out to Batman. What's going on, brother? Oh, well. Thank you for the donation, Batman. He says nothing but love. Nothing but love to you, brother.
Nothing but love, baby.
I tell you what, man.
You know what? Before you say that, I just want to say something. It seems like someone like Cuomo, he says how vaping is safer than smoking, but so what? It's more like he wants to see harm done to people. Now you're allowing alcohol and ice cream. Anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Esty. I needed to get that out.
Let me ask this: does anybody know, or do you know by chance, was he a very wealthy man before he took office? Do we know this at all?
Well, his father was connected to the mob.
Oh well, well then he's very wealthy.
Yeah. Do you remember how? What movie was it? The one with God, fucking one of the best movies ever. I can't remember the name of it.
Goodfellas?
One of those like mobster movies with De Niro
Goodfellas?
and Leota.
Goodfellas.
Yeah, Goodfellas. Remember the scenes in prison?
Yeah.
How they had all the salamis and they were cooking everything. Well, Cuomo, his father, Mario Cuomo, that's who they were basically talking about.
Ah, okay.
Yes, he basically got paid off to allow them, the mob, to have like in prison their food, all the stuff, smoke, alcohol, all that. Oh, that family's corrupt.
Okay.
What is his name really, Mario, or is it Mario?
What's that?
Oh my God, Mark. Mark,
the Mario thing. Is his name really Mario or Mario?
Mario, whatever you want to call it.
Mark wants to call him Mario.
No, I don't think he'd be like Italian and be Mario or Mario.
Well, I guess my point is, if you have somebody that is very wealthy, in my opinion, a lot of times that goes into an office, he really doesn't care what he does, because when he comes out, regardless if he gets reelected or not, I mean, pretty much set for life. And it just kind of seems like a lot of these politicians just, of course, it's all about that money. Dude, we could go deep talking about this.
I mean, it's messed up. The thing is that a lot of people don't know about this. New Yorkers, for example, they voted this scumbag in. Yeah. Because they don't know about this. You know why? You know why they don't know about this? Because the corrupt media won't report this stuff.
Yeah. Thank you for the donation there, Mr. David Swearing. He says, for the Help Mike Get Out of New York Fund.
You ain't joking on that one.
I can tell you this, and this is just knowing Mike behind the scenes. If Mike could be gone from New York right now, he would be gone. I'll just put it to you like that. He would be long gone. Thank you for the donation, Big Daddy. Ooh, I like that right there. He says, just been watching Grim Green, and apparently in the 6 years I've been vaping, I saved $13,140 conservatively. So I'm sharing the wealth, ST. How about we do this? Why don't you send the 13,000 and you keep the 5, and let's work it out like that. Just kidding. Thank you for the donation there, sir. Yeah, you see it all the time and you see it all over the place. But just me knowing Mike, I'm so glad that is a particular state that I do not live in as New York, because on top of everything being sky high in price, it's just a lot of corruption, a
You know,
Whole lot of
I loved
correction.
New York when I was asleep. And I'm not talking about actual sleeping.
Yeah.
Now that I'm awake, I fucking hate it.
Yeah. And I know every state deals with stuff and has crazy stuff going on, but I get to hear it firsthand from Mike a lot of times, and it just, of course, New York is not a place that I gotta have my guns, and New York is not a gun friendly state.
You know,
So
people in New York, there's getting raped in the streets in broad daylight. There's actually a rapist running around, going after older women, about maybe a 5-minute drive from here. I don't know if they caught him yet, which I don't think the cops are allowed to catch him because our mayor here in New York is basically allowing crime,
yeah,
and with all the guns, the shootings, deaths, everything. His excuse is New York is safe now because our prisons aren't as full as they used to be. You think of what he just said there.
it makes
It
no
makes no
sense,
sense.
none at all.
No sense. And then when asked about the crime, he's like, "Oh, that's people are cooped up. They just got to blow some steam." This is his excuse for the violent crimes happening, like as if it's nothing. What? It's nothing.
Yeah, go ahead and take out a few folks and blow some steam off.
I'm wondering how the fuck are we living in this shit? I don't get it.
Dude, that's crazy, man. That is crazy.
People. I need to keep my mouth shut.
Yeah.
I'm done.
I understand how you
What are
feel,
you
though.
sleeping on?
Yeah. You know what? I'm surprised. I've been trying to keep my eye on chat, and I don't think I've seen a person yet ask what that first device you held up was. I don't even know if they've kind of like got it sunk into their head or have even like given it a glance.
What? The crystal? I called it a crystal geyser.
Yeah.
I don't even know why. I don't even know the name of it. Oh, it is the geyser. Let's call it the geyser. There you go. The geyser by Vapes.
Now,
I just got that. I don't know how to. Is there a battery in it, or you got to put a battery in it?
You just got it?
I got it yesterday, and I don't even know how to.
Oh, that's the people I told you I was giving you them the info to send you one. They already got you. They already talked to you.
Did they? Oh yeah, they might have.
What do you mean they might have? You got it.
Yeah, I guess I did.
They sent it.
Does it take a 650 or does it have an internal battery?
Why don't you take another hit from what you're hitting?
dude, that must be some good stuff right there.
Mark, I had a little trouble trying to figure it out too about the battery. You see where it says geyser?
Yeah.
Just push down.
Oh my god, dude! I was sitting there for like a half hour.
There's a 21700 inside there. You got to remove the protective tab.
Oh my god!
Did I just let the cat out of the bag?
I think you might have.
It's a 21700 pod mod or AIO.
I got a dual 18 650 pod mod.
That's
Oh
this thing destroys it.
Real quick,
this thing vapes good.
Real quick shout out to Mick Kerr. Welcome to the group.
Oh, you wasted your money, Mick.
Welcome to the group, sir. Thank you for joining. We got some folks like Terry that just want to stick with Mike and not support the shows he enjoys to watch. So
I just got a message from Terry. He upped his Patreon to $20,000 a month. He wants to help me get out of New York. Thank you, Terry. Thank you for the $20,000.
Wow. Terry, you're really throwing that money around.
Thank you.
No, thank you to everybody out there. Real quick, I want to give a shout out because I seen them in here earlier already, but I wasn't expecting a donation drop. But I see Mr. Batman is about to drop a new line of juice out himself. I think it's going to be kind of like in line with the juices he had, but just some different flavors. I haven't quite been up to speed yet on everything, but I have seen a few pics of it, so I guess that'll be hitting here pretty soon. Oh,
Rich.
Jason Sterling, thank you. Welcome to the group there.
That's a waste of money. Just saying, Jason. Thank you. I assume this is probably the best battery to use for this mod. Focus, you piece of shit.
Yeah, I've never heard of this brand.
That looks pretty safe.
Well, they got your shirt size 40X. they got Mark's shirt size.
Oh my god!
It's called the Vector Plus battery.
Yeah, Vector Plus.
We need to. I don't guess Mooch is watching. I hadn't seen him in here, but I guess if he was, he could give us a idea of whose battery they rewrapped.
Yeah, I wonder what it is. You never know. It might be a 40T.
Could be.
Or it might be not 40T. Or the what's that the other brand? Molly Cell.
Molly Cells, yeah.
Maybe. I have no clue. Who knows?
I guess the reason why I said that about Mike, and he's probably going to hold off for the video to show it, but I think I can at least say this company went all out on presentation.
Yeah.
Because there is, I don't believe it's going to come with the device you purchase, or it might. If it does, they've really gone above and beyond. But I know what Mike got. Mike actually got a catalog with this thing. That's
a beautiful like book that came with it about the device, everything.
It's got half naked women in there.
Yep.
So again, I'm maybe thinking that's more for the reviewers, I'm guessing. I don't know if that's going to be a retail type thing, but
yeah, the book? Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But there's a pretty cool feature. There's a lot of cool features with this, but there's one feature which was like, oh, that's pretty cool what they did.
Yeah, definitely. Oh gosh, look at Terry. Terry reached in his wallet. Thank you for the donation. Terry says for a new wall, ST. I got new walls. I need to put stuff on those walls, but
cheap son of a bitch.
Thank you for the donation there, Mr. Mick, one of the new members here. He says people like Como aren't interested in what common people want or need. It's all about the folding stuff. That's money, Mark.
Money.
Yeah, crazy world out there, but oh, and I gotta say this. I know this is not vape related at all, but I just seen them in here, and I was baffled when I seen this post. I guess maybe it was yesterday. What is today? Yeah, it had to be yesterday. Our good friend, somebody you've heard us talk many a times about, Mr. Sid. Sid made a post on Facebook about talking about a new mouthpiece he had just purchased. And I read a little bit more into the thread that he was writing there, and he'd bought a mouthpiece because he's using a punching bag.
What?
And I literally laughed my ass off when I read it, and I had to type back to say, hey, are you afraid that the bag is going to hit back? But
for when you're hitting a punching bag.
But Sid wrote me back and gave me an explanation, and Sid went out and got solid gold teeth installed, and he doesn't want any chance of those getting damaged.
Oh,
so
man. Kid Bass just wrote Como signed for ice cream with liquor. You must have just got here.
Yep.
Watch from the beginning so you could hear the rant.
We're actually going to do a taste test next week on the show.
Yeah, right.
Oh, man. Now Sid all of a sudden has just started kickboxing training. Okay, maybe I missed that part, Sid. So Sid is fixing to fight in the Kumite coming up here pretty soon. It is going to be on Bloodsport Part 2. So be prepared, folks.
He's been watching kickboxing movies, so now he wants to get into it.
Yes. We love you, Sid. Sid, you need to come over here to America and hang out with us for a bit. There's Sid right there. For
Sid right there.
For those of y'all that did not know, that is Sid. I would advise this: if you bought a mouthpiece, you might want to tape. Oh my God.
That's one of my favorite things.
Sid, you're going to need to take that lip ring out when you put the mouthpiece in. Those could have a conflict with one another. Oh, anyway.
That one's bright. I gotta lower the brightness. There you go.
Is that the head that was used for when he was on the toilet?
Oh, was it? I'm not sure.
No, I think he had more of a serious look.
That was a real pick, the toilet pick.
That was true. That was real.
That actually,
the toilet pick.
Someone took a screenshot of it.
That actually was real.
Hold on, let me find the toilet pick. That's a good one.
That's my grinder profile pic, actually.
This by far, Mike won it with this picture right here. As soon as he shows it, I mean, when I first seen it, I was like, did Angela walk in and snap a pic off or what? What's going on here? Oh, and real quick, I know this is not the vape team at all, but big quick shout out to Angela Fagan. Here it comes. Look at that.
Wow, that's a big motherfucker right there. Holy.
That's an actual pic of fucking Fagan.
I like how
I
Mark.
know it's not photoshopped or anything because I've seen his bathroom.
Wow.
I like how he keeps his hat on when he's taking care of business.
I do take my clothes off completely when I take a shit, but he's a big boy right there. I wonder if he could reach his ass to wipe it. Probably not.
Thank you for the donation there, Mr. Terry Vapor. God, 2 in a row.
When he's done in the bathroom, he yells, Angela!
Hell yeah. He says, sorry, ST, I need it back. I was thinking Mike's show. Wow.
PK donated $1 and he wants change.
We'll hook you up, PK. Have you received any gifts from PK in the past couple of months? Mark?
I got some beautiful flowers from him today.
Did you?
Yep, he sent me a bouquet of flowers.
Okay. Well, what I was saying a minute ago, quick shout out to Angela Fagan. Today is her birthday. Happy birthday to you, Miss Angela.
Happy birthday.
I know she's in another room watching, so I figured I would go ahead and say that, but
she's not home. She's actually at her mom's house eating dinner. It's a peaceful house.
Hold on. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm glad you're here for the show, but I mean, shouldn't you be a part of that little?
I'm dedicated to shows.
Okay. Well, I ain't hating you for it. I'm not hating you for it, but what else we got going on out there? Not yet. Okay. Not yet. Okay. Now I see. Never mind, PK. Yeah, as the vaping scene is still kind of on the slim side. I was just telling Mike before the show, though, I don't know. I've seen Mike's already for a while because even like I said, when we hang out beyond this, you know, I see him using it and we've talked about it a little bit, but the bug has kind of bitten me a little bit. I think I want one of these Aspire mixes now. I don't know what it is about it, but I'm just kind of, it's like I'm drawn to it now.
I forgot to show it in the buffet because I'm also vaping on that.
But I think I'd like to have the solid black one.
Yeah.
That solid black looks pretty damn good. So I think they're supposed to be releasing around the end of the month. So I think I'm going to pick one of those up.
You ain't buying one of those. You'll use it for a goddamn day and it'll go, God knows.
No, NTL devices, because that's what I would use it for. I would use that.
Here we go. You guys heard me, right? You heard me. Just like the billet box and everything else. I'm calling this one.
That's all he vapes is MTL.
All right.
Yeah, but but
you vaping a lot.
Yeah, but the thing about that is I've already looked. I see a few sites have got to go. I mean, the thing's like $56 or something. It's not like it's breaking the bank or some shit.
Breaking the bank. Maybe we can have Terry buy you one.
Well, no, because all his money's tied up with Mike's Patreon.
Yep.
Son of a bitch.
Nobody mess with Terry. Leave him alone.
I mean, I'm still shocked that he managed to drop $4 in here tonight, but
He won't have food for the next fucking 3 weeks now.
it could be that way. We got the Devil Vapor in here. What's going on, brother? How you doing?
What's up, baby?
Living Hint says, yeah, me too, in tuxedo. There you go.
Yep.
I think I want
tuxedo.
I want that one. Like, of course, all black. And I still, even though I know they're really not out floating yet, I'm still interested in that, the college from Dovpo. But I don't know. I'll have to wait and see.
Yeah.
The college. Why does nobody talk about what?
Why does what?
I lost it. Where'd it go?
Let me look real
Talk
quick.
about something. Oh, I lost it.
Why does no one talk about the quality of the button press on the new Aspire mod? It's a conspiracy.
What's the conspiracy?
The quality of a button press?
Huh?
What is the conspiracy on that one?
I don't get it. Ooh, this button is awesome. That's on here. It's nice.
And I don't have it, so I didn't know there was a conspiracy going, but please indulge.
I know. I think he means, why does anyone mention that it's a good quality press?
Oh, is that what you were saying, or was there something else that you were saying?
That's what it sounded like anyways. Like, do people really comment on that? Like, the press on this is beautiful. Yes.
I don't know if I'm like 100% happy about button placement, where I'm going to have to stick my finger at, because I am going to have to, align my hand a tad different on there. But I think it's still, I like it. I love the looks of it. I think it's pretty cool. Well, look who's back. He wasn't around Sunday, but he has shown back up tonight. Southern Comfort, thank you for the donation. He said, something's wrong with Mark's sound.
You owe me $100 for not being there Sunday, so you could just PayPal it to me directly. Thank you.
Okay, there you go. He wants to know if it's clicky or mushy. Clicky. It's a beautiful button. It's nice. It's not like mind blowing where it's like, oh my god, the button.
Oh, he said, are the clicky? Even Mike didn't mention it. Jay didn't, or anyone.
I would mention it.
Okay.
I ain't afraid to mention when something is no good.
Thank you for the donation there, Mr. Mick. He says, at ST, Element Vape has the Dovpo College. Mine is on the way down under as we speak.
No rattle at all.
Okay, well, shit, I guess I need to hop over on Element since I got those already. Why? Wow, is that going to be another deal where, well, I would think that they'd send those out to some of the reviewers.
What you talking about, Willis?
People that actually watch my videos, that actually watch them, know that if something on the device that I have doesn't work properly, or I don't like, or button rattle, or whatever the case would be, I mention it. There's no hiding it. I mention everything about it. Everything. That's just the way it is. So
I've seen folks asking me.
One more thing. Now, if I get a device, whether it's this or this, if my button does not rattle at all, for example, I'm using a button as an example at all, and another reviewer did, how could you come then to my channel, for example, and say, why didn't you mention the button rattle? But mine doesn't rattle. Would you want me to mention other people's reviews that I never watched, that I haven't watched, and mention their cons? That just doesn't make sense. So I'm always honest with everything that I get. So anyway, go ahead.
There we go. I've seen a few questions come across about the RDTA. I will actually have a video up. I was hoping I was going to have it tomorrow, but it will be this week. I know Joel just got his up yesterday. He informed me that he had put his up. And so I'll have mine coming. I'm kind of interested, sometimes, you put up stuff on products and, you kind of feel like you're in that rut. It's like, oh, it's another vaping product, but, I'm going to do it. I'm kind of like in a different mode on this one just because there's some different things working with this one right here. So I'm a little excited to get this one up. So what did somebody... ST wait for the SXK Supbox DNA 60. Well, they're doing a version. Are they doing well? Hell, they clone some stuff. Well, kind of partially clone some stuff. But I guess they're doing their version on this thing. Is it going to actually have a DNA?
About that. Something with S6K, a DNA 60 coming out.
It's going to be an actual DNA 60 in it. Okay.
That's what I'm hearing. I haven't seen it, whatever. I just heard. I seen it in comments, people mentioning it.
I can't believe SXK is still around. They've been around forever.
I'll have to do a little.
Brandon, there you go. Still holding up. Still vaping it. I didn't show it I didn't show everything. I got a lot of stuff, but also this is part of the buffet too.
Hey!
Oh yeah, Joel.
Yeah, no problem, Joel. I'll be holding off for a long time.
Joel probably like, what is he talking about?
I don't think he knows. But anyway.
No, I don't think he does. That could start stuff.
I'll even bring it up.
Yeah, I'll leave it alone. Never mind.
What were we talking about? I missed it. God damn it! I gotta pay attention to this.
You know what your problem is, Mark.
I don't pay attention.
You need that thing that Dwayne sent you right now. You need another little puff off it.
Yeah, you might be coming down off your.
This is really good, but it burns the fuck out of your throat, man. Holy Jesus!
Like, it's that harsh?
Well, no, I took 2 puffs of it. And it's like, I didn't feel anything. I'm like, what? Did I get any vapor off of it? And I exhale and I see vapor. And then like 10 minutes later, like it's burning like a son of a bitch, like my throat. But it actually does. It does work. Whatever the fuck it is. What is it called? Delta 8 or some shit? Yeah. I don't know. There you go. That's not THC. I'll put anything in my body as long as it get me high.
And that's like a normal comment from you, so it doesn't phase.
I'm like a test dummy.
Oh Lord. But no, I mean the RDTA, it's good. I mean, I've been using it for the past couple of days. The only thing I haven't done with it yet, and I'm kind of at a point now, I don't know if I'm even going to, just because to me, the profile name was made for mesh, even though I know you can put coils in this one and all this and that. But I think its roots are with mesh, and that's what I would normally use in this as mesh. But I'll probably still run a set of coils in it real quick just for the hell of it, just to see what kind of vape I'm going to get. But
that turns into an RDA too, if I'm not mistaken, right?
That is correct. So I'm kind of surprised with everything that it came with. They pretty much thought of everything. So, but
oh shit, they're saying that thing you got, Mark, has a vitamin E acid in it.
It's all vitamin E, actually.
Wow.
It's good for your skin.
Pure? It's pure?
Yeah.
So by midnight, we'll be minus a show member here pretty soon.
If I go down tonight, you guys know what happened.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just testing it for him.
Good Lord. Leave it to Mark. What looks... Yeah, it definitely it's got a neat look to it. Of course, I know. Well, I'll discuss all that in the review. But anyway, I will say, since he's out there watching, good job to Mr. Just Right One on this one. But Mike Vapes, did you guys get any wins from the storm? Damn, Kid Bash, you are late tonight. I'm a little surprised.
I told you he came late. He brought up the alcohol ice cream thing after we talked about it.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. I think it was windy here. The power went out for about 1 minute. When the power went out, I was like, oh, man. I started thinking, shit. And I did not get any gas for the generator.
Yeah, that's not good.
As I'm sitting there thinking about it, and I'm like, damn. I go running because I have an area where I keep candles, flashlights, all that stuff. I'm always prepared, but not prepared with gasoline.
Yeah.
As I'm going to grab the stuff, oh, lights come on. I was like, oh, thank you.
Yeah, that would suck to be down.
But Brian, I know New Jersey got hit hard. There's over 1 million people without power, and Brian is one of them. They have no power.
Wow. How many times is this now in like the past few months?
It seems like every month it happens to them.
Dude, they're getting hammered with crap. But thank you for the donation there, Mr. Vaping Bachelor. He says, Mark, get your I guess he's trying to go Irish, or ace. Why don't I just write the word ass in there?
I'm wondering why he says F you, Mike Vapes. He's got no power. His didn't come back on. That's what sorry to hear that, man.
Bachelor, I'll come fan you. I'll stand over you with my nutsack and I'll shake him in your face, and my nutsack will like fan you down. Like kind of like teabagging, but I won't put him in your mouth.
So hold on. Bachelor has no power. So is he sitting out on the patio with what little bit of phone battery charge he's got left watching the show?
No, I'm not one of those prepper people. I just like to be prepared. I'm not a prepper. I had no gasoline, so I'm not like a hardcore prepper person. But I like to be prepared.
Yep.
I try.
1.3 million. Yeah, that's
1.3 million to be exact.
That's a lot of damn folks. Too bad it couldn't.
Exactly.
Go ahead, brother.
I was gonna say Karen's like, there. 2008 had no power for 16 days. I know I was one of them. That's when I had gotten the generator. Thank God for the generator. At least had the generator. It's nothing crazy. I had power for the refrigerator, my freezer. I have a freezer in the garage, which was powering that off it, and a couple of lights in the house. That's it. Nice. And it was that happened in November, if I'm not mistaken. Was it Sandy? Hurricane Sandy?
Yeah, y'all took a little beating from that one.
Yeah. And the crazy part was that across the street from me, like 4 houses down, they had power in the house. From there down, they had power. But the other half of the block, we had no power for like, I think it was around 7 days that we had no power. That's what it was. Yeah.
Don't you hate that crap too? Like, it's kind of a toss up here. So like, we do get our share of storms that rip through here, and it'll knock the power out for a little while. But every once in a while in the winter, we'll get like some freakish ice storm, and of course, when that hits, that means we know power's about to go out for a little while. But power will go out, and you can kind of look in the distance in the neighborhood, and you'll see power on the other side of the neighborhood, and it's like, man, what the hell? Get that shit turned on over here. Wow.
That was in Houston, 2008. Yeah, I can't remember what year it was Sandy here. I think Sandy might have been, I'm thinking now, it can't have been 2008. I think it was 2010, 2012, somewhere inside there. I think it was when Hurricane Sandy hit. If so, okay. X-Ring Cutter asked if I have a bug out bag. Yes, I do. I have one.
Yeah,
I do. I think I showed it to you. Seen it, right, SD?
Oh yeah,
my bag.
Yep. If there'll be 2 folks running around New York, Mike and Phenom, and they'll both have bug out bags, fully equipped, ready to go. So I got my
bag right over here.
I can't believe I'm actually doing this because Terry's already stopped my heart with his donation. But Adrian, I think this is the first time I've ever seen Adrian actually donate. He says Mark doesn't vape anything. He shows. Wow.
I actually have a cigarette inside of here. So it looks like I'm vaping, but I'm actually blowing out smoke.
Yeah, Mike's got a big old pack ready to go.
There's my bug out bag right here.
Yeah.
This thing is cool. Inside here is a fucking hatchet.
Mike's gonna be chopping
Everybody
that.
messes with, don't mess with me.
Yeah.
Like that. Here, let me see it. Let me open it up. I can't even remember where the zipper is. Where the hell's the zipper? Oh, here it is. Oh, no, wrong one. Got so many zippers. Oh, it's right here. Let's see. First thing I'll pull out is this. What's in there? There you go.
What the fuck?
You know what that is?
Water purifier.
Yes, water purifier.
Yep. Gotta have water before you have anything going. Oh, real quick, Robbie, next to answer your question, yes, there is a Clapton mesh. There is one in the bag with 2 other pieces of different mesh. I did catch it, but we got tied up there a minute. LOL, Mike's been taken out before he gets his bag open.
Oh, no, there ain't going to be nothing in the bag that's going to protect me that way. Are you crazy? That'll be in my hands. The bag will be in my bag. You guys get the QP Juggernaut? No.
Nope. Thank you for the donation there, Mr. OD Rip. He says Mark's bug out bag is hand lotion and tissues.
What the hell? Who uses tissues to clean up? Tissues, like, they tear up and they get stuck on your dick because they, like, dry up to the cum. Like, no one uses tissues anymore.
Well, OD might be like, he might like that.
The next time you jerk off, use a tissue or, like, toilet paper to clean up and watch what happens. Watch.
Is it going to be like when you put a piece on your face when you got, like, a razor cut?
You can't use fucking tissues. You better have some, like, triple thick bounty or some shit. Unless you're, like, those real thin, like, watery loads.
Oh my God. I'm not even getting into this one. What is your guys' opinion on the best 29-700?
Oh, I actually got a 29-700 inside the heavy hitter.
29-700.
I was sitting there thinking, is there a new battery out that I don't know about? I think you bet 21-700. If you're looking for a mech, you want to use a 30T, and if you're just looking for anything else, you're either a 40T or one of the Molly cells.
29-700.
Well, that's a good question. Ben H. Ben H actually asked this question at the end of the show on Sunday.
Okay.
I actually wanted to talk about it, but then I looked at the time and I was like, not enough time to get it. He says, Mark ST, what do you think about dual users? People who smoke and vape. Stay safe from San Francisco.
You know what? I guess I'll throw mine in real quick. I used to think when I first started doing this is the way I looked at it. When I started vaping, I never looked back. I never picked up a cigarette, and I never have picked up a cigarette. So I kind of felt like I looked down on people that were doing both. It's like, dude, you either do one or the other. Dude, dudette, whoever it might be. But over the years of doing this, I'm kind of like, some people have a hard time with things. And you know what? I don't judge anybody. I really don't. If you're dual using, you're dual using. I mean, it'd be nice if you just vaped, because we know we've been doing it long enough. It's a healthier alternative. But I mean, if you're dual using, you're dual using. I don't know what to say.
Every person that I know that dual used is smoking right now cigarettes. It doesn't work. I don't think it works. But there might be people that worked for them to dual use and then they get off of cigarettes. But everyone that I know that has done that,
yeah,
are smoking cigarettes. They're not even dual users anymore. So
well,
if you're really want to quit, you're not going to be a dual user.
Yeah, I'm still on the side of, like, if you're gonna dual use, you might as well just smoke. Like it's either vape or smoke. You can't do. I mean, you can do whatever you want to do, but it doesn't make any sense.
Do you remember
in the beginning? I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
In the beginning, yes, I could understand you being a dual user. You might say, "Let me try this." You're still smoking, but if you're going more than a week of being a dual user, you're not quitting. So you can't put the cigarettes down. Yeah. You have to like do it within a day or two and be like, you know what, this vaping, I could make it work. You want to quit. And people that are dual users, they really don't want to quit.
We had, remember, Mark, it was on a show not too long ago. It was either an email question or somebody called in, but somebody said that they were basically dual using for almost like 7 years now.
Yeah. Like, what? Why?
Yeah. Now, in a situation like that, it's like, why? Why are you dual using for that long? I mean, it's like by now your brain can decipher which.
It works still for some people. Look, Rigor Mortis says he dual used for 3 years until he upped his nic to 36 milligram.
Well, there you go.
You know, like I said, people that I know, it didn't work for them. And also the people that I know that were vaping and smoking cigarettes were actually using sub-ohm tanks with 3 milligram nicotine.
Yeah.
It wasn't enough nic for them. So that could be why they were dual using. And I've told them that you shouldn't be using this. You should be using something different, and they don't want to listen. So.
Yeah. Real quick, thank you for the donation. Southern Comfort, he says, my bug out bag is an ammo bag because if you have water and I have a gun, then I have water and everything else you have too.
There we go.
That is a true situation.
True. Very true.
You know what? I didn't even check. Are Phil and them doing a show tonight? I'm always checking things, but I forgot to check tonight.
Odie Rip, he actually read your comment.
I don't see a notification.
Well, I'm not trying to push this show out any further, but we do have some business to take care of. As always, we have got a business meeting going on this evening. And of course, this business meeting is held by Brad's Vapor himself. Now, we always have this back and forth between me and Mark, but if you want one of the best coupon codes in the game, ST10 is one of the finest coupon codes you could ever have, and it definitely works there. You do have this other one. I think it's VP, whatever, VF10, something like that. It really won't do anything for you. He just did it to make Mark feel good, but remember that right there.
If I were you.
Yeah. As Mark would always say, and I know I'll get in trouble for this, try double stacking and see what happens. But anyway,
what if you could stack like 8 coupons and actually have Brad pay you for the item when he ships it?
I never believe that'll ever happen, but if you're willing to be dumb enough to try, go ahead. Real quick, we got one more donation here from Mr. Bryce Cummings. He says, vaping is similar to quitting cold turkey. You got to want to quit, as Mike said. Vaping is effective, but it isn't the magical answer. Thank you there, sir.
I think everyone's different. So everyone's different.
But I stand behind what I said. When we first started and we started kind of like meeting one another, and there was a time or two we'd find out somebody was dual using, you know, at least myself, I'd kind of look down on them thinking, dude, you know, you either do one or the other. There is no in between. But over the years, I've kind of realized, you know, everybody's got their own way of doing things. And
you know what it is too? A lot of people, and there's no offense to people that have dual used. Maybe there's dual users that are watching right now. There's some that used to be, and now they're strictly vaping. But what really irked me, I don't know, there's something about this that really bothered me, was being at a vape convention. And you're seeing these dudes, they're wearing their vape, they're from a vape company, they got the company shirts on, whatever, they're vaping inside the event. Then you see them outside smoking a cigarette.
Exactly.
It's like, huh?
And man,
You're trying to sell me your product to get me off cigarettes. but you smoke. Your own product don't even get you off cigarettes.
And
so it's just kind of like that. Kind of like seeing that kind of bothered me. You know,
that was the thing that really used to irk me the most, and I'm glad Mike just brought that up, because another thing that used to irk me so much, certain people used to advocate for vaping as hard as they could, but then we come to find out they were dual users. You're pushing everything, you're passionate about this, but you're still smoking. And then when I was to hear that, it was like, no, that doesn't work right there.
Yep.
But anyway, well, Mark walked away, but I still can get these few words out. For this business meeting, obviously you have to be at least 21 years of age, and you have to be a U.S. resident. So with that being said, Mike Vapes, can I please get a number?
Well, we're gonna have to do, I think, the rule of 72 for living hints.
72.
72.
And while Mark's looking for that real quick, thank you for the donation there, Mr. Jason Sterling. He says, I tried VF10 and it canceled my order. I use ST10 after and it shipped the same day.
Congratulations to number 72, Ghost Train 2. Ghost Train. That's a name I've never seen.
I have never seen that one, but there you go. You can't say it's rigged tonight because I haven't even heard of that name before.
That's my other screen name, actually, Ghost Train 2.
Okay, well, then you got stuff coming to you, Mark. But anyway, all right. Hopefully you are a U.S. resident, because there's no telling by that name right there. All you need to do is contact me at stvapes72@gmail.com. Send me a photo ID with birth date and address, and we will get you taken care of. So there you go.
Another thing that really bothers me is when I see a reviewer that does vape reviews and he smokes cigarettes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Yep. And I actually do have pictures of Mark.
Thank you.
Yep.
That was a joke. Relax, everyone.
I am a full-time smoker, though.
Dude, there were some certain situations that would go on that would be like, yeah, I don't know.
Mark's a triple user.
Yes. I smoke cigarettes and a vape.
Yep.
Yeah. And he actually did one on the show tonight. So anyway, but all right, folks, we're going to wrap this up. I'm sorry I didn't even check to see if Phil and them's having a show, but if they are, go check them out. If not, go check out some of those.
I don't think they're doing a show tonight.
Yeah, I got a notification they are.
Oh, well, then they are. Go over there and check them out. And then after you check them out, go check out some of those Beirut videos. Pretty wild. But with that being said,
Beirut shit is crazy.
It is. Smooth transition out. We will see y'all next week. And then I can do my little promos now that they're saying this. Don't forget, Thursday night, Vape Team, and Sunday night, Not Another Vape Show with a whole new cast. I don't even think Mark's going to be on that show, but
I wouldn't hold your breath on Thursday if Brian ain't got no power.
That is true. We might do the True Vapor Show Part 2 Thursday night. Anyway, all right, folks, right here. Y'all have a good one.